ready to uncover the secrets that have baffled even the most seasoned detectives. Today, we're diving deep into a case that has left the town of Taunsa in a state of shock and disbelief. Hiding in plain sight, the clues were scattered, almost as if mocking the investigators. This is not just any crime scene, it's a labyrinth of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. We're diving into the chilling details of Taunsa's most notorious crime scene, a place that has now become synonymous with fear and intrigue. Taunsa's most notorious crime scene has a story that begins on a seemingly ordinary day but quickly spirals into a tale of horror and suspense. It all started on a quiet Tuesday evening. The streets were calm, the air was still, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But little did the residents know, their peace was about to be shattered, when a local shopkeeper, going about his usual routine, stumbled upon something shocking in the alley behind his store. His discovery would set off a chain of events that no one could have predicted. The shopkeeper, initially thinking it was just another piece of trash, soon realized the gravity of what he had found. His heart raced as he took in the scene before him. Bloodstains on the cobblestones told a story of violence and despair. The alley, once a mundane passageway, had now become a silent witness to a gruesome act. Bloodstains on the cobblestones and a discarded, bloodied glove were just the beginning. These were the first pieces of a puzzle that would take the police on a harrowing journey. The discarded, bloodied glove hinted at a struggle, a desperate attempt to escape, or perhaps a sinister plan gone awry. The police knew they were dealing with something far more complex than a simple crime. As the police arrived, they realized this wasn't just any crime. It was the work of a calculated mastermind. The scene was meticulously arranged, almost as if the perpetrator wanted to leave a message. The officers, seasoned and experienced, could sense the gravity of the situation. This was no ordinary criminal. This was someone who thrived on chaos and confusion. The detective on the case, known for his sharp instincts, found a cryptic message left at the scene. Each word was a riddle, pointing to a deeper, darker plot. The work of a calculated mastermind was evident in every detail. The clues were not just random. They were pieces of a larger, more sinister puzzle. The detective, with his years of experience, knew that this case would test his limits. He had seen many crimes, but this one was different. It was personal, it was intricate, and it was deadly. His sharp instincts led him to a cryptic message, a riddle that seemed to mock the very essence of law and order. It was a challenge, a taunt from the criminal to the detective. Each word was a riddle, pointing to a deeper, darker plot. The message was clear. This was just the beginning, and the real game was yet to unfold. The detective knew that deciphering this message was crucial. It was the key to understanding the mind of the criminal and preventing further chaos. Pointing to a deeper, darker plot, the message hinted at a series of events that would shake the very foundation of Taunsa. The detective had to act fast, but here's where it gets spine-tingling. The clues led investigators to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. This place, shrouded in mystery, held the answers they were seeking. The abandoned warehouse, with its eerie silence and dark corners, was a stark contrast to the bustling town. It was here that the true horror of the crime began to unfold. On the outskirts of town, the warehouse stood as a silent sentinel, guarding the secrets within. The investigators knew they were on the brink of a major breakthrough. Inside, they discovered a room full of eerie, meticulously arranged evidence. Each item told a story. Each clue was a piece of the puzzle. A room full of eerie, meticulously arranged evidence awaited them. Old photographs, strange symbols, and a map marked with red X's hinted at more secrets yet to be uncovered. Old photographs, strange symbols, and a map marked with red X's were just the beginning. These clues pointed to a larger, more sinister plan. A map marked with red X's hinted at more secrets yet to be uncovered. The detective knew that each mark represented a potential lead, a new direction in the investigation, hinted at more secrets yet to be uncovered. As the detective pieced together the puzzle, he uncovered a web of betrayal, greed, and revenge. As the detective pieced together the puzzle, he realized that this was not just a crime of passion, it was a calculated act of betrayal, driven by greed and revenge. He uncovered a web of betrayal, greed, and revenge. The deeper he delved, the more he realized that this was a crime that would leave a lasting scar on Taunsa. So, what happens next? Stay tuned to find out how this twisted tale unfolds and what other dark secrets Taunsa holds. Until then, keep your wits sharp and your curiosity sharper. Stay tuned to find out how this twisted tale unfolds and what other dark secrets Taunsa holds. The story is far from over, and the next chapter promises even more shocking revelations. The investigation is ongoing, and each new clue brings us closer to the truth. But with every answer, new questions arise. What drives a person to such lengths? What secrets are still hidden in the shadows? This tale of dark secrets and hidden motives is a reminder that sometimes the most peaceful towns hold the darkest secrets. Taunsa is no exception. Dark secrets Taunsa holds. Until then, keep your wits sharp and your curiosity sharper. The truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. Keep your wits sharp and your curiosity sharper. The mystery of Taunsa is far from over, and the next revelation could be just around the corner. Stay vigilant and stay curious.